There is something running around all over the world that I'm sure you have heard of, but you don't know how it is coming about. The Chimpanzee Civil War. Now, we know the primates are the closest mammals to human nature. 98% DNA is shared with humans. And I think that 2% is why you see they have a lot of hairy bodies, the structure of their faces, and the fact that they can't actually speak out the way we can. However, all the habits, the way of living, the care for their families, the communication, the way of handling is all connected to human nature. Now, back to business. Why are all the countries, the CNN, BBC, Uganda, Bukede, what, everywhere, they're talking about the Chimpanzee Civil War? First of all, let us understand the meaning of civil war. Civil war is when organized groups come together or come up to fight for independence. In the chimpanzee dormitory, when we come to Uganda, we have the Western dominancy, we have the Central dominancy, and the Eastern dominancy. Western dominancy being the least populated, and then the Central being the biggest populated. Most of the leaders or the conquerors are in the Central, and this time around, the civil war is coming, or the attacks are coming from the Western docket, attacking the Central docket. Here in Uganda, there's the Ngongo Science Research Hub, which was focusing on monitoring how these primates are living, how the day-to-day life is doing, and everything. And 4 days ago, they actually came up and were like, well, something has been going on that we didn't pay attention to, but we have justified.
And his name is Ruhweza. Ruhweza means somebody who sees a lot. And Ruhweza is one of the influential boys. When you look at his ears, they are a lot of cuts.
Do they know that it's the Westerners attacking the Centrals? The way you see that we are Ugandans, but then we have Baganda in the Central, we have Eastern where we have Basoga, Bagwere, and those. The way we identify as Baganda, Banyankole, Bachiga, but that's the same thing because they can identify. Now, how it has been noticed that out of the attacks, about 27 have been confirmed dead and injured. And out of the 27, 24 are actually from the Central, 14 being infants of the Central. And because it's the dominant clan or the dominant group in the chimpanzee sector right now, they are attacking them so that they can win over the power to be the rulers.
Ruhweza, about 2.5 years, was fighting for dominance. So he was at war with the alpha of that time. It is the alpha who beat his ears. And when his ears were beaten, he first gave up. But he did not give up completely. So last 2 years and 2 months, Ruhweza mobilized his colleagues. They made a gang of about 5 males, all in their mid-20s. And they plotted against their alpha. So they staged a coup and had their alpha murdered. None of them dominated because later they disagreed and started fighting themselves.